The Cannon Nation. To everybody, as long as you believe, the Cannon will achieve. Become a part of the nation. Be awesome. Be great. Explode. Make noise. Be loud. Let them hear you coming.
I'm fighting to do something. That's the main thing. You know, getting mad if it was in the parking lot where the Astro World used to be.
June 29th as the interim WBC middleweight champion of the world, CHARLO, defends his championship against the Hungary contender, Brandon "The Cannon" Adams.
I mean, me and my brother been through so much in boxing. We've been boxing since 8 years old. And to make it to this world-class level, players only, you know, it's just taking off, and we're doing it right here in our city, Houston, Texas, and it feels great. It means really much nothing to me. It's a trophy. I worked my ass off to get it, and I will continue to work my ass off to keep it. Houston, you have a champion. June 29th, we have a problem. It's time to bite down.
Go out their way, it's okay.
Yeah, it's bite down season time. All right, now the Hitman, CHARLO's up next this weekend. It's fight week. It's fight night. He's going up against the contenders champion, Brandon Adams. I think this is going to be a pretty interesting fight, people. I think it's going to be a great fight. It's in the hometown of CHARLO, Houston, Texas. It's going to be a great turnout. It's going to be a very lit environment and a great undercard as well. It's going to be on Showtime. Y'all need to check this fight out, man. You got Brandon "The Cannon" Adams, who has a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I think he's a matchup problem for a lot of boxers in this division. For one reason, I got to say he's very deceptional. He's got deceptional speed. And also for a short guy, I mean, he has a hell of a reach. At 5'8" with a 72-inch reach, that's awesome. He has a great inside game, and he also can fight on the outside. Brandon also has great footwork. If you ever seen a lot of his fights, you know, he's already had 19, 20 fights or so. You will see that in him. This is by far the biggest competition he's ever faced in a world-class fighter like CHARLO, devastating puncher. Also has great defense, so he can defend on the inside. He's got good offense, defense on the inside and on the outside. He knows how to set up his power shots very well. He very well has the ability to get Brandon "The Cannon" out of there early. I mean, we seen what Jermell did last week, Dakota. I think he can do pretty much, not necessarily the same fashion, but he definitely has the ability to knock anybody out. You know, but one thing's got to understand, I think that Brandon is a little bit tougher than a lot of people give him credit for. People was like, oh, yeah, I mean, you ain't never been in nobody like Jamal, man. I don't know if he going to be able to take those punches. You know, I got him getting knocked out in 5. I do have CHARLO winning the fight. I don't know if he going to get a knockout or not. I don't even know if CHARLO is really worried about knocking him out. He just wants to get the win and look good doing it. One thing I do know is it's very hard to knock out a young, hungry fighter. Do I think that Adams is going to hit the canvas? Absolutely. Some point in this fight, he's going to hit the canvas. But, you know, he's got a lot of heart and a lot of fire and determination in him. It's about what he does when he gets up from the canvas. What does he have in him? What does he possess? What will he do to convince judges in this man's hometown that he can get a decision or a victory over the WBC champion? That will be yet to be determined. We don't know exactly how this fight will play out. We have our own guess or whatever. That's boxing. Period. I mean, all it is a guessing game. We don't know what's gonna happen in that ring anytime. Boxing is the most unpredictable sport. It's hard to predict boxing, man. I mean, I've done great in doing it. I've gambled on it and all type of stuff. I've done tremendously well, but it's times where you get shocked sometimes, at how things go. So, I don't really put odds on fights like this because, you really can't. I mean, and then when you're dealing with, say like if it's a super fight, you really can't then either. I mean, you can have your favorite and you can pick your favorite and ride with them, but it's really hard to really see how that will play out. So it's all a risk. And speaking of risk, Brandon Adams will have to take a lot of risk in this fight. I mean, he just have to. He doesn't have any other choice but to do that. And if he wants to win this fight or look good in this particular fight, he wants to look good enough to where Showtime will have him back and, maybe he'll present a better opportunity for him or a new opportunity for him, to have a big prize fight after this fight. But, although the odds are stacked against him in so many different ways and for so many different reasons, he still has a pretty good chance as well to shock a few people in this particular fight. And that's my pre-fight thoughts. I'll be back with a post-fight reaction, and I think both men would do great in their careers and achieve greatness.
Greatness. And man, that's greatness. I swear that's greatness. You look into my eyes, you can see what I see. If you can say the world won't be the same without me, then we call that greatness. And that's a blessing. But wait a second.